everybody, welcome to 4.5 Marks, here to bring you the latest information on Over the Top, the latest event for Magnum. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I am HCB, Triple B, the Pandaconda, as well as I've been called by others. If you know, you know. Please do not know. You can also call me Luis. And right next to me is...
the Cryptid Roman.
The ever-elusive Cryptid.
Yep, I am showing my face here for once in a while.
Thank you for blessing us with your presence.
You're welcome.
Now, this is going to be a really great event, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm very excited for this event for sure. We have the panel as well before the show that Marks will be running. So we're very excited to talk to the fans there.
So you better come.
Yeah, big event for Magnum, big event for us as well.
For your boys. So be sure to go ahead and see us there. I mean, if you see us, talk to us, ask us questions. I mean, we're going to be there. We're going to be expecting you with all of our markiness. But let's not get ahead of ourselves again. Let's go ahead and dive right into the first match.
So first match, we have Sadie Bell versus Amina Belmont. So I've seen Sadie Bell a couple different times here at Magnum for sure.
Okay.
Very hard-hitting competitor for sure. All her matches he's had so far have been very, very good.
How do they know?
Yeah, I'd say opponent that Joey picked for her, Amina Belmont. Very excited, very serious in ring. So she's going to be bringing that pressure for sure.
Oh, so it's going to be quite a bit of a match. Trust your word here, Cryptid, because I'm, as a half mark, I don't really know both of these competitors very well, but I do know that Amina is coming in from Rampage. So if you've been competing with AEW, you know that she's going to be bringing her A game on, so it's definitely a match that you do not want to miss. So keep your eyes out, folks, and definitely come over and view this as well.
Yeah, still speaking on Amina for sure. She is a graduate from Black and Brave, so you know she has that experience right behind her. But on the other side, Sadie has also recently just won the Honor Among Wrestling Reina's Championship. So
congratulations are in order. So congrats.
Congrats to her. So like I said, both of them have very much experience in the ring, just not against each other. So between those two, who do you have for this match?
I think I'm gonna go for Amina in this case, because I mean, if Joey, if you ended up getting her to go ahead and face off against Sadie, then she's definitely going to be coming in hot. All right?
For sure.
I don't think she's going to make it easy for Sadie at all, and I think she's going to overall come in with the win.
So I believe that for sure. I think I am here to support our local talent here, Sadie Bell. Like I said, I've seen her a couple matches. She's very good at what she does, very good competitor. So I believe this matchup for sure is going to be, like I said, just a very, very physical matchup.
Dang, I look like I like to shop at Walmart and not locally fresh, but that's okay. Moving on. Our next match is going to be Duke versus Donnie, who have been feuding recently. Quite a lot. It's been building up.
This match is also a no holds barred match. So, you know, a lot of anything goes at that point.
Ooh, and anything will go. I mean, if any of you remember the last time that they fought last month, pretty recently, and if you weren't there, why didn't you go? It was a pretty great match. I mean, the match didn't even start in the ring at all.
Not at all.
No.
Yeah, Donnie jump started that match, I believe. Or it was Duke. One or the other.
I believe it was Duke with a chair.
Yes, the chair shot.
Chair shots were heard from even before they even came into the venue at all.
It was just on the way in. And then they just They beat each other up around the ring.
Just punishing the whole time.
The whole time. But then, let's see, the lights went out. The other masked rangers showed up, and they just jumped Duke.
I'm telling you, that Donnie, that's a bad man there. You do not want to mess with him. But
so since this is a no holds barred match, we could see those other masked figures come back out, help Donnie. Who knows? So Duke just has keep eyes on the back of his head for sure.
He really does. But you and I both know that the Copperhead does not back down. So who do you have for this match? Because I'm pretty sure that from what I've been saying, I have Duke.
You have Duke?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Well, if you can tell by the Duke shirt I'm wearing, I as well have Duke. So
by the context, so you can see that the Marks, your boys here, we really love Duke. We like Donnie too, but not anymore. And it's been that way since it's been on a tear, just crushing hearts and crushing dreams, honestly. So that's your Mark's opinion here.
Yeah. So next match, we have the over the top match. Plenty of participants have been announced. Sorry.
No,
yeah.
you're good. You're good.
Have been
It's
announced.
hot in here.
Yeah.
The heat's getting to
And
you.
so we're gonna kind of run over a couple of those names here for you, kind of tell you what we're excited about. We have
I'd be ready to get it,
some
kind
very-
of rifled here with the names.
Yeah, a lot of names. So the first one I'm gonna talk about is he's making he's been gone for 9 months, making a
9
return.
months.
Tim Boston.
Yeah, and to tie it back in with somebody else that we already talked about, the last time we saw Tim was when he ended up when he got betrayed by Donnie himself. Was one of the last times we saw him, when the person who had his back ended up, backstabbing him. So it's definitely somebody that brings us joy to see, especially to us Sparks and probably to a lot of fans out there too for Magnum.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna continue with the participants here. We have Tanner Rankin. So if you go to any PWP shows, he will be there. You'll see him. He's pretty usual there. Along with him, JC Slater,
the Renegade, Retro Renegade.
We have Con Artiste.
Woo!
Big
Mark loves
big fan of the
Con.
channel. We love that man.
We love that man and everything he does. So.
Speaking of men that we love, Kit Sackett is gonna
The
be in
Sack.
that match. What?
The Sack.
Yeah, sure. We have a lot of members of the Apex in this match. We have the Crucible, Jameson McGregor and Brickson Nass are also in that match. So we'll see a lot of teamwork between them for sure in that match.
And somebody else who's in it is Nino as well.
Nino Hatchin as well.
So we might actually even possibly see some of the Apex members facing off at the end. Maybe, who knows?
We'll find out. I mean, if you've been keeping up with Magnum, you'll know there's a little bit of issues going on right now with the Apex, especially between Jane, but not to speculate on anything.
Yeah, no. We're not trying to make some cracks in the Apex. So Nino, please do not find us and give us a beating. I'm definitely not saying this against my will. But moving on. Who else is in it?
Yep. Other participants, we have Seto Kabara.
Mm-hmm.
We have Omar Pacheco.
El Campeon, somebody who we also love here on this channel as well for reasons that I am not going to divulge.
His father. We have Los Conquistadores. Very interesting, as these two are 9 years old.
And so let's see how that holds up in court for whoever takes them out.
Yeah, we'll see what they bring to the ring. Who knows? Maybe.
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. So.
And
wrestling starts young. Who starts young, man?
That starts young. That's a little too young, but we'll be seeing what they can do when they're in the ring. When they see Nino coming after them. Moving on, we also have Alan Shepard as well. So definitely a crowd favorite. He's only going to be in there busting heads. After that, we have Riley Carter and Johnny Corso, as well as
Brandon Nitro.
Last but not least, yep.
So we'll see how all these men do in the ring there.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of banging here since Nitro's in it, and that's also not everything as well.
We have for the participants of that match, there's still a couple of mystery participants that have not been announced yet. So
how many?
Probably about 5.
Or 4.5. You never know.
Or 6, who knows? Maybe it's an odd number. I don't know. So other than that, besides everyone that's been announced so far, who would you like to see in that match?
Well, there's people who I like to see that I'm pretty sure are not going to be on it. They're just my wishes here.
Well, how do you know?
But I'm pretty sure somebody who I do want to see that will more than likely be on there will probably be Uriah. I feel like Uriah will be there.
Yeah, we could see Uriah, we could see Max, just because the Crucibles.
Because the Crucibles,
they've been having their feud, so.
Mm-hmm. And other than that, I mean, who knows? We could also go ahead and see possibly the Cutiest there, somebody who I'd like to see.
Well, all I have to ask from everyone that we've so far announced this match, who do you think's gonna take it?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think I'll give it to Brandon Nitro.
Brandon Nitro?
Yeah. I mean, he is your mom's favorite wrestler, and that's a fact. And if you've been keeping up with the marks, he might be asserting someone's stepdad soon. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? Who do you have?
So I think, I think I would like. So I'm gonna put some cracks. I'm gonna just poke a little bit more into the Apex here. I think we could see Nino potentially win, and then that would cause stir the pot here a little bit. He could potentially either be facing Jay Fowler if he retains, or he could face who's he facing? Red Ring later in the main event.
Yeah,
we'll talk
Red
about that a
Ring.
little bit later, but
Yeah.
potentially, yeah, he could be facing either one of those two men. Yeah, that's if he wins. But I'd like to stir the pot a little here, make our honorary
You heard it
Apex
here.
member a little frustrated.
Yeah. You heard it here first, folks. This is probably going to be the starting of the feud between the Cutiest and also the Cryptid. So,
If you can find me.
but on that topic as well, somebody else who I'd like to see, since there's so many surprise guests, would be possibly the Cutiest in there. You never know. You never know. Maybe. I've been hearing talks here that he might be getting a certain suit done for the event. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know.
I doubt it. Next match. Very, very important stipulation on this next match.
Yeah, but before that,
What are you?
Who do you all have? Leave your comments down below who you think is going to be in this match, in the over the top match.
Or let us know who you think's gonna win it.
Or that as well. So keep your comments there. Who knows? We'll be making sure to read them if you put them there. All right. So you better. Don't be squares. All right. Now next match, as you were saying.
I'm moving on to the next match here. We with a very important stipulation here. We have Alvin Falcone versus TJ Benson in a career versus career match.
That's going to be a great match.
It's going to be a great match, but like again said, very, very serious match
Very
here.
serious
They've had this rivalry building for the last couple months here. They had that whole restraining order on TJ from Falcone. Recently, he came back, special guest refereed a match of his, and he might have done Falcone a little dirty, a little fast counting, on the pin. I don't remember actually who. Do you recall who won that match?
I'm not gonna lie to any of you, but I do not remember. If anything, I'm pretty sure that production is probably gonna go ahead and put right here who did it.
No.
And they're probably also gonna say that I suck for being a half mark. But besides that's kind of besides the point, okay? There's definitely been a feud going on here, and tensions have been rising between Bad Boy Benson as well as Small Chain Falcone. But I do gotta give him props. I mean, the man usually screams like a girl, Falcone, that is, whenever he gets chopped. But the stipulation is pretty serious, and when he set it up for TJ, he did it pretty seriously. He just said, "I want you gone completely." Like, the stipulation is just career versus career. It's just gone. You're gone.
Yeah, he doesn't
Don't
want
see you no more.
He doesn't want him to be any
anywhere,
any Magnum.
Any. All right, so this is definitely one of those cases where I don't know if who knows what's going to happen. Who knows?
Who do you want to win in that match?
I want TJ to win. I speak for a lot of people when I say that.
I totally agree with you. Just because, not on the fact that, we very much dislike Falcone here.
Oh, very much.
But, if he does lose, we do have a spot for an intern opening up here, so.
We do, and it's unpaid, of course.
Unpaid, yeah.
We're not running a charity, so, that's all you get, Falcone, if you want to go ahead and become an intern. There's a lot of things you can do here in this household.
Yep, and we'd love to see TJ's
career
career just flourish, of course.
Unpaid. But yeah, I still give it to TJ, though. There's definitely going to be some fuckery going on, though. I mean, it's all of Falcone.
Yeah, and he's going to have DeSanti in his corner for sure.
That too. DeSanti's going to be there.
I mean, usually, so.
So yeah, it's gonna be a hard match. So we'll see what happens. We're definitely gonna be hearing some screams. So
yeah, animosity has been building.
It really has. Now next match here.
So, what? So, this match they've had this match a couple different times.
They have.
Just I guess the hatred that's been building between these two over the last couple months is just finally come to a boiling point.
Mm-hmm.
We have Red Ring versus our Magnum champion, Jay Fowler, for the title.
Yes. All steel, if I recall correctly, right?
All steel.
Yep. Versus what I like to call a flying refrigerator.
Flying refrigerator.
Yeah, that man's huge.
So yeah, huge. Powerhouse like Red Ring. Very excited to see what he brings to the table for Jay. So.
Yeah. Oh, I know what he's going to be bringing to the table. He's going to be bringing a beat down. I mean, have you seen that man? The height that he gets. I say that I repeat that a lot whenever Red Wing is the subject.
A man of that size,
jumping that high.
The way he moves, just in general, should not be moving at that speed, getting that height.
Yeah, I mean,
he does.
Yeah, he does. If you put the equation on, Red Wing with his velocity and his mass going towards Jay Fowler, you know what you get? You get pain. That's all you get. So the math is there. It maths. But who do you have in this match?
Like I said, we've seen this match at least once or twice before.
I feel like we've seen it like twice, man.
I think so too. Last time we saw it was when, well, I was there personally, when Jay won the belt. And that's when we were all cheering for him. But at this point, he's broken a lot of hearts.
Yeah.
He's become kind of a tool.
His buns are no longer there.
Yeah, he's all still.
Not all buns anymore.
No buns.
No buns. Sadly. So you're giving it 2? Come on, don't dodge the question here.
Okay. I think Red Ring has the potential to beat Fowler for the title, but with the tear that Fowler has been on, defending his title all these past couple months, he has a high likely chance of just retaining that belt.
Okay, I was with you up until that but, because there is no but here, at least not Fowler's. Red Wings is probably there though. But I'm gonna give it to Red Wing. I feel like Fowler has gone too far. I feel like it's time for him to be put to a stop. Him and the Apex as well. And who else but Red Wing to finally bring a stop to everything? I mean, they broke Lumbermack's legs, knees. One of those two, okay? One of those. Well, they still broke them, okay? They ended up beating up Uriah as well as Nitro last month as well. Okay? And it just has to stop. Somebody has to say enough. And for it to be Red Wing, I feel like would be a great way to put a stop to their evil ways. And let's also just say the facts here. I mean, the Apex are banned from ringside. So there isn't going to be anybody there to help Fowler out.
And another stipulation on that is if any of them show up at ringside, they would be stripped of their titles, and we don't know if that's like all of them. Everyone would be stripped of their titles, or if Fowler would be stripped of his title.
So there could be like a bit of a fudgy way for Fowler to lose his title. That could also happen. But honestly, I don't know. I feel like the Apex probably isn't going to be helping out in this match because I've been seeing some tears here and there. Not trying to, say them myself. Yeah. It's just a humble Mark's opinion. Half Mark.
Like I said, most of the other Apex members will be in the over the top match. So who knows how they come out after that match.
And who knows if they all still want to go ahead and be under Fowler's, leadership. Well, in this case, we don't know. I'm not gonna,
not to speculate.
It's just speculation. Mm-hmm. Nothing more. Nothing too serious. But we've been seeing a few things, animosity between Nino and, specifically Fowler as well. So, who knows?
That is all, folks, for our predictions for Magnum Over the Top, September 28th, this Saturday. So, we're expecting to see you there. Just to reiterate, we are running that panel before the show, so make sure you come out, support. Like I said, we're very excited to talk to you guys.
Yeah, so you better be there, and you also better like, comment, share, and subscribe. Not in that particular order, in whatever order you want. So be sure to be there.
And if you don't remember, like we always say, if that check bounces, so do you. Thank you.
See you later.
Bye-bye.